learned that my wages would be garnished, so I'm experiencing a little bit of a setback, but it's going to be okay. I know how to adjust. I have variable sources of income, and thankfully, my boyfriend is my absolute rock, and he's been very supportive and encouraging. When I found out about the garnishment, it's from a creditor that I have no idea who they are. They apparently sued me, and I never got a notice. I never got served. And we both work from home, so we know that nobody ever showed up to my door to serve me papers or give me a notice, but there was a judgment sent to my payroll company, and they alerted me. So it's quite a bit of change, quite a bit of garnishment coming out of my paychecks. But so yesterday's paycheck, so December 26th was the first garnishment, and I have one down and I have about seven to go. So you know what? We're gonna get through it, and we're gonna stay positive, and I'll go back to where I was. Anyway, okay, so today I'm not gonna have a lot of stuff. I have $400. Um, I um, I also have to pay my daughter's daycare tuition, but I don't usually show that because there's no point. It doesn't go to like my spending or sinking funds. It just pays them. I just pay it in cash. But let's count it up. Make sure there's 400 here. So 1, 2, 220, 240, 260, 280, 320, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 400. Okay. So we'll start with my wallet. And tell me how you guys are doing. I hope you had a nice holiday. I hope everybody gets to enjoy the new year, maybe with some time off of work. We're going to start with, let's start with groceries. I'm going to do 200 for groceries. Put that in here. Okay, and then I'm going to do laundry. I'm going to put $60. And this is actually the laundromat that I make social media posts for. So if I remember, I'm going to put the Instagram account into the description box. But this is actually one of my forms of variable income. I create all of their social media posts for Facebook and Instagram, and that's how I earn some extra cash. So thankfully, I wouldn't call it unlimited income because it's not unlimited, but I charge like by the hour. So the amount of time that it takes me to create and edit everything, I just keep track on my phone with a timer. And then I bill every 2 weeks, and then I get paid. So nice little form of income, and I can just choose to put in extra hours each day. Like if I do 2 hours a day during the week, and then maybe 3 hours on Saturday and 3 hours on Sunday, something like that. It's more than what I usually more than the time I usually spend. But that's the flexibility of it because the owner loves the posts that I make. He doesn't know how to do it himself, so that's why he asked me very early on when we met. Um, if that was something I was interested in doing for him, and I said sure. So he even gives me ideas now of things that he would like to see, so that's great. So yeah, that's why you know what, it's gonna be okay. It's a little setback with the garnishment, but it's gonna be fine. So what am I doing? Gas. Gas is gonna get 100, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Yeah, I'll do those. Oh, I hope y'all didn't see my. No, okay, you can't see it. My driver's license is in there. Where's my gas? I have so many receipts from all the holiday shopping. I gotta just take them out now. I don't think I need any of my receipts. I'm gonna check them before I throw them out, but oh my gosh. So many receipts in here. Okay, this is gas. And I don't think I need this one either. Oh my gosh, I have so many. So, not much planned for me this weekend. I was supposed to go pick up my oldest daughter from her father's house because she was visiting for Christmas. She was supposed to come home. Today is Friday, so she was supposed to come home today, but we are going to be getting a huge snowstorm. He lives in upstate New York, so it's actually already snowing by him. So I think at the point where we meet halfway, it would have been fine, but they have like a 2-hour drive to get to that point, and then for me, it's an hour and a half back. So I said, let me just pick her up tomorrow afternoon then because it'll be done snowing by me by then, and then the road should be clear. So I'm just gonna pick her up tomorrow, and that's that. So I don't have much going on either. So I'm going to, I know some people would probably think that since I'm being garnished and I have less money available, I shouldn't really be thinking about my sinking funds, but you know what? I'm going to think about them anyway. Um, Actually, the car maintenance is going to do, doing 15. I can't remember. Let me do these first. I'm still going to put money towards my debt challenge. I did put $200 in the bank and I have $5 in, excuse me, in my envelope. And I do still want to contribute to this every time that I get paid. So I'm going to take the smallest one here, add another 15. And when this gets to the 500, then I'm going to put it towards the lowest balance that's not in collections. I'll do 3 5s, I guess. 5, 10, 15. Because I learned that when something is in collections and you've negotiated like the payoff balance, and let me get a pen, and or any kind of negotiations took place. 1226. So this is my paycheck. I don't know. What was I saying? When you try to make, like, if you want to try to pay the remaining balance, then they sort of go back to like, well, you really owe us this. So it kind of messes up the negotiation that you made, which is how I kind of screwed up one of the ones that I'm paying back now. I'll explain it when I do my update, but I'm not putting it towards anything that's in collections. I'm just going to put it towards the debt that's active. So now I will have 205 plus 15. Oh, wait, plus 15. That's going to be, oh my gosh, I'm making a mess. So it'll be 220 total. I'm messy, but that's okay. If you guys like this challenge, it is from Little Potato Saver. I know they are on Etsy. I don't know if they have a separate website, but if you search Etsy Little Potato Saver, that's where this was actually a freebie from an order that I did from them. Super cute. And they are on Instagram. I don't see them active on YouTube, but they are very active on Instagram. So you can see more of their work. Oh, look at my little 5 ripped. Oh, isn't that terrible? Oh, that's so sad. Oh, well. It's just going to go live in an ATM anyway after I deposit it when I get this to 500. So nothing for pet, nothing for vacation. And I'm going to keep my emergency fund here. I don't think I have an extra tracker. Let me check. I do have an emergency fund, like high yield savings account that I was automatically transferring to, but I stopped those transfers because of the garnishment, because I really need to budget like every dollar that comes in. Just looking for a tracker. I don't think I have anymore. So I had it on automatic savings, but I don't want to do that until the garnishment is done because I'm probably going to have to pinch a lot of corners or cut a lot of corners and pinch pennies So I won't be able to contribute the same amount to the emergency fund. But I am going to be contributing every time I get paid. I don't care if it's $1. I'm putting it in there. I don't have a tracker, so the video will be my tracker. I'm gonna just do these. Hold on, I'm getting a little weird message. Okay, sorry. When I record, my bedroom doesn't have great lighting, so I use the night sight setting, and I always forget that that's limited to 10 minutes. So I stopped it, and then I just took the setting off, even though I'm almost done. Was I gonna do 50? Yeah, 15. So 15 is still a little over the 10% of my net pay. So that's still good. I think Dave Ramsey would be proud of me. Maybe not, but I don't know. I don't follow him anyway. And then the $10 was for car maintenance. I wasn't going to put it here. I was going to actually put it in clothing, but my car registration is due. So I want to be prepared for that. So I have $20 in the bank left for this fund because I just had to move some things around, and it is what it is. So 12, 26 paycheck plus $10 gives me $30 for car maintenance, with 20 being in the bank. And I need a whole bunch of maintenance on my car. I'm gonna need tires, and oh my goodness, get back in there. But that's just gonna have to wait. Okay. And so that was it. That was my little mini Saturday stuffing. I'm going to be billing for my little side hustle tonight. So we'll see what that looks like. I may not even stuff anything with that. I might just like pay a bill that's due in my next cycle. Like from the 9th, I get paid again on the 9th to what's 9 plus 14? 25? No. 23. 9th to the 23rd. I might just use that to pay a bill in that cycle. And then we'll see what happens if whatever else comes through. So that's it. I hope you're all having a nice weekend. If you are getting snow like we are, I hope you stay safe. I hope you stay warm. And that's it. Thanks for being here, everybody. Thanks for all the support. I see all your lovely comments, and I appreciate you. And I will see you in the next video. Stay frugal, everybody.